This is a tribute speech to my grandfather, John Malone. My grandfather, who passed away this year, was more than just a grandpa. He was my role model. He was always there to teach me new things, encourage me to try something that scared me, or praise me when I did something right. He wasn't your typical sweet, jolly grandpa. He was tall, strong, and at times intimidating. He molded me into the person that I am today. My grandfather was born and raised in New Haven, Connecticut by two Irish parents. He took his Irish roots very seriously. There was not a St. Patrick's Day where you wouldn't find him at our local Irish restaurant eating corned beef and cabbage. He had a loving wife, 3 children, and 5 grandchildren. He loved nothing more than being a grandfather. It brought him such joy to see all of us grow up, accomplish different things, and become respectable young adults. He took such pride in the fact that all his grandchildren were different. He made sure to let us all know how proud he was of us. My grandfather was a retired firefighter and in the Air Force. He put his life on the line every day to help people. He was awarded many medals throughout his career, and that made him so proud. He was always so giving and put everyone first before himself. He was so helpless and humble. He took great pride in his work and was given a tribute letter from the mayor of New Haven when he passed. That to me showed just how valuable he was and how many lives he affected. Maybe that is why I want to become a nurse. We both have that innate response to help people. My education and following my dreams was always his top priority. I remember when I was little, he took me to Yale University in New Haven to show me around. I was only about 7 at the time, but I remember it so vividly. He said, "Brittany, make sure you take your education seriously and one day you can go to a great school." When I graduated high school, I didn't take college seriously, and I think that disappointed him, but he never showed it. He was the first person that I called when I was accepted into nursing school. He always had faith in me and knew that everything would work out the way they were supposed to. He passed away midway through my second semester. It's sad to think that he won't be there at my graduation to finally get my diploma, but I know he will be there in spirit. Growing up, he was at every recital, every school event, and every birthday party. He wanted to make sure that I knew that I was important, and I felt that every day. My favorite memories with him include riding the city bus downtown, picking out our yearly Thanksgiving turkey, or eating Sweeney's famous hot dogs at the pier. The bond that we shared was like no other, and I always like to think that I was his favorite grandchild. I'll never forget the story about when he was babysitting my 2 younger cousins, Chris and Robert. They were roughly 5 and 6 at the time. They ended up locking my grandfather out of the house and waving to him through the window. He tried to get into the house through an open window and ended up tearing his pants. Every time we reminisce about this story, it always has us in stitches, just picturing him trying to climb into a window, all the while my cousins pointing and laughing at him on the other side. I like to think that I never gave him that much trouble. He wanted more than anything to see me succeed. It is my job to show him that I was able to accomplish what he had always hoped I would. I hope that one day I can instill just half the knowledge to my children that he instilled on me. He had a lasting impression on me that I will never forget. Not a day goes by that I don't miss his laugh or his phone calls inviting me for pizza. I will hold our memories in my heart, and I will forever remember my Poppy. Thank you.